Dean, what's up, my dude? How's it going? I'm just hanging out, man. I wouldn't worry about it. Dean, what's up, my dude? How's it going? This is the plan. This is the plan right here. So I have that Dobson, right, and I really like this scheme, the red on the black, and I really like this giant robot behind me because it has the red and black. So I'm gonna get an artist to design me a wrap, and I'm gonna have once the Dobson is driving, I'm gonna instead of doing all the body work and stuff, I'm gonna have it wrapped. So that's the plan. But yeah, the Dobson probably won't get worked on until man 2025 maybe, because this year, the rest of this year, next year is gonna be all the Fox body. That's what that 300 is going in, is the Fox body. So it's going in the garage here real soon. We're gonna see if it's worth fixing. That's right. That's right. It's gonna be wrapped. It's gonna look good. I'll rough all the body work in myself. Get her all primered, and then just have it wrapped. Like this is gonna look sick, just like this. It's gonna be like the black and red and close to what this looks like, but I'm gonna like pull more inspiration from the robot. It's called a Zaku. So the red comet. It's the red comet Zaku. So that's the plan. I can always count on you, Dean. Always count on you to say something, man. Lucky to have you. Lucky to have you. I didn't make the no name. I was kind of bummed, but what are you gonna do? It's always next year. We tried. I mean, we tried to get there. You know, that's the thing. It isn't like we're just like we're not going. you know, so it's all good. But I don't know. I guess I'll talk to myself for a while. So what is the plan for Tall Garage 2024 and beyond? Right, big question. Like, what is the plan? So this year I didn't get quite as much done in general as I wanted to, and we started working uh, on the no name car pretty late. We only had about 2 months to get it going, and we're not going to make that mistake again. Uh, we're going to start working on whatever it is early, very early. No, this last second crap, right? So, like I said, the Fox body's coming in the shop. Got to get the engine that's in it out and probably try to get that sold. Should be worth something to somebody, I think. So get that sold. The floorboards are gone. Like, I ain't gonna lie, but they sell a one-piece floor pan and go right into them Fox bodies. So if the frame rails to the front are good, because that's the main point that likes to go on these cars and Fox bodies, as long as the front frame rails are good, then I'm happy with the condition of the car. So just slam new floor pans in, uh, and get the building. So it'll be fun. The short block for the 300, I started on today. I got it on the engine stand, and I'm giving it a brake clean bath. Every nook and cranny is getting brake cleaned. It came from a machine shop. The inside of it looks really clean. Everything looked really clean when I took it apart. It looked brand new inside, pretty much. So we're gonna give it a good scrub down with brake clean and some blue paper rags, and then start the assembly. All the bearings in it look brand new. All the rod bearings look new, cam bearings, main bearings. So all the bearings I'm just going to use. If anything feels funny, I might plastic gauge a couple of them, but I think everything's okay. I got a new oil pump the other day from the parts store. That was one of the parts I was missing when I took it apart. It didn't have an oil pump in it. So we got a new oil pump. We got the pickup tube that was in it. We have a rear sump oil pan for it. So, what's up, Jason? How's it going, buddy? We're just hanging out, man. We're just hanging out. Talking about the future, you know. But yeah, so we'll get the short block put together. I got push rods coming. So once the push rods get here, I'm just going to slam it together, and we're going to make it run. Doesn't need to hold water to run, right? So I'll get it running, and then once I make a video, proof of concept, it runs. We did it. The head will come back off. It'll come back off. It will get fixed, and it'll get fixed, and maybe put a bigger cam in it by that point. I'd like to get like a decent cam. I think there's a 500 lift cam. Jason's 100 non-response to hope you're not too hot. Dean's talking in code. I don't know what he's trying to say. Yeah, I don't know. Code talker Dean. But yeah, so like I said, there was a 500 lift cam for the Ford off the shelf cam. So I'll probably pick that up at some point, and that'll actually be more lift on the LS head because the LS head has a higher rocker ratio. So, oh, he does shorts. Gotcha. But yeah, so the cam will actually be more than 500 lift, and then as far as the cam goes, after that, it's going to be a custom grind. I want to get a custom roller cam made up for it because if you use 302 link bar lifters and you use the link bars from I want to say like a 360. Did they make a 360 Ford? I don't know. It's some obscure motor, Ford motor, I think. But if you use them link bars to link the lifters, they slide right in. You got to do like a little massaging to make everything clearance everything. But that's the plan in the future. I just want to get like a sloppy stage 2 LS profile on a 300 cam roller and then slide that in. That's kind of the plan there in the future. But right now, let's use that off the shelf cam. What else? The side cover for the 300. That's kind of like the last big hurrah, right? Is that side cover? Gotta keep the oil in somehow. So we have it designed up in CAD. I'm gonna have everything done by Send Cut Send in plywood just to like test fit everything, and I'll just like wood glue it together, to like test fit it. Making any needed changes there, then get it all in aluminum. Now let's TIG weld it all together. I think that's the plan for that. So that's what I'll be working on, I think, for the foreseeable future. Other things I want to tinker with is I still got the Iron Duke 4-banger. I got to get that running. My intake still isn't done yet. That's why I hate outsourcing work. I try to do everything myself, but there's some things I'm just not good at. So yeah, once that intake's back, that'll be great. I can start dinking around with that. We're gonna learn how to rebuild transmissions this year too. So I got a 6L80 GM transmission I gotta pull apart. That's gonna be for the square body truck, which maybe I'll work on that here and there this year. The frame I will for sure be doing this year because we got to shorten the frame. We got to take like 24 inches out of it. So I'll be doing a video on that. The frame will definitely be getting shortened at some point. And then I have a 6.6 liter LS built block. I have almost everything for it. I have the block, I have the crank, I have all the pistons and rods except one piston and rod. And you get one piston and rod, but that'll be cool. That's a 400 cubic inch LS motor. That's a big LS motor, so that'll be fun. But too many projects, not enough time. You know, at least that's how I feel. That's how I feel. So, Jason, how's No Name, man? Did you make it? How's the truck running? Like, give me the deets, man. Give me the deets. I need to schedule these in advance. You know, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna schedule one for next like I don't know. Let's see. Wouldn't be a good day next week. I don't know. Next week sometime. I'm gonna schedule one. I think I'm gonna start doing like one a week. Just bullshit. So that'll be good. There's a 73 Super Beetle on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace right now, and I really want to buy it. It's $500, right? And I got this S10 frame, a 4x4 S10 frame that I was going to use for another project, but there's some rust in certain places. The truck is good. The truck is good. I'm not. Fell at work and messed up my back Thursday and didn't make it. Ah, dude. That sucks. That sucks, man. I hope you feel better. You know, I know how back problems go. It sucks getting old, right? Horrible. From the sounds of it, man, everybody's having a good time without us, though. You know, so that's good. Does anybody know if Redbeard made it down there? I checked his channel, and he hasn't really been updating on much, so I don't think he made it. Which take it very easy on your back. Yeah, right. Yeah, you know, back problems. You gotta be careful. BV Luminous. That's my dude. How's it going? How's it going? I haven't seen you before. Nice to talk to you. Nice to comment. Thanks for joining in. I took a truck into the back of my truck. It still isn't any good 2 years later. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I really am. I hurt my back at work many years ago, and got a herniated disc, and it's just never gonna be right. So yeah, that's a good distance. That is a good distance. Yeah, I could not move until today. I'm pretty sure Redbeard did not make it. He's working on a new engine combo. Yeah, I've seen that, which is a shame because I told Patrick mostly old parts and rust to pick up my head from him, you know, because he still has it. No shade though. I love Redbeard. Redbeard's great, and I know he's busy. So, but we are going on over a year. Well, it has to be over a year. Yeah, we're going on over a year. He's had it, and it's not like I forced him to take it. He offered to take it. So it'd be nice if he it can kill you. So please get it looked at if you haven't. Okay, enough for me. No, dude. We gotta worry about each other because if we don't worry about each other, who else will, right? Who else will? Right. Right. I need to have Redbeard on live. I haven't talked to him in a while. That's what I should do. I should get a hold of Redbeard, and I should get him on live, and we can bullshit about stuff. That seems like a good idea. Seems like a good idea. Mm. But yeah, like I said, everybody seems to be having fun. Man, I'm really bummed that I didn't make it because Jed brought the Barracuda, and I thought he was bringing the Yard Dart, and he must have changed his mind. And apparently, they even got the thing running. I thought they blew it up, so it made a pass and everything. And I'm like, well, darn, I wanted to see that. Shit. So, does anybody know anything about Ford transmissions? Like, what bolts up to a 300, right? So it's the same bell housing as like a 302, right? So a T5 should bolt up, right? I don't really want to blow up a T5, um, but automatics for Fords are expensive. Like, what are they? Like the AODs and crap? Like, I don't got the money for. I don't want to put like a C4 or C6 in it, you know. So, all right. So, we'll be back on the transmission thing. So, you were saying Super Beetle. My dad used to build 1.8 V8 engines on the kitchen table, stuck them in old Beetles back when I was a kid. Yeah. Okay. So no. So on Facebook Marketplace, there is a Super Beetle. I can share it real quick, probably. Let me pull it up. Where did I see it at? But yeah, it's a Super Beetle for $500, and like it's been around, right? It's been around. So it's a 73, yeah. But I've always wanted to do like a front engine Beetle, right? You should swap it. Yes, that's right. That's right. That's what I want to do. I want to put it on a like an S. I have a 4-wheel drive S10 frame. Um, you know, shorten that down, put the Beetle on it, make some mounts, slam an LS center, and sender like all-wheel drive burnouts for days. Yeah, yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. I just don't got 500. Like, okay, I have $500. I don't have $500 extra. You know what I'm saying? So like I want to. Like, I'm trying to talk my brother into like, hey man, let's go in 50-50 on this Beetle. On this Beetle. Yeah, let me share it. Oh, let's see. Share screen. Let's see. Let's share this and then this, right? All right, so we're sharing. Yeah. Ooh. Oh man, that's crazy. All right, so here it is though. Uh, 73 Super Beetle, right? And it don't look too bad. I mean, on the outside, I mean, it's purple. My brother's favorite color. I think he has both fenders. He said, right, but not too bad. Like I said, just slam it on a frame and sender. $500. Let's see what it says about no engine. Most of the rust has been repaired. Air ride suspension installed, except the airlines. Have refenders, but not installed. Price is firm. This is in Dexter, Michigan. I really should go get this. I really should. Yep. Yeah, so I have a bender. I just need to pick up some dies, right? All right, Jason, my dude. Take care. I'll talk to you later. Dude, I'm telling you, right? Like 500, and it's a super, it's like I can put the seat all the way in the back, so I can actually fit in it, being six, being tall and whatnot. I want, dude, I have so many projects though, right? So like, do I really, like, can you ever have too many projects though? Like, can you ever have too many projects? I don't think so. I think the answer is no. I think the answer is no. And I have an LS engine, sitting around. I could slam in her, right? So that'd be fun. What else? What else do I got? All right. So besides the Fox body and the square body, I have the S10 that I got to do something eventually with. Uh, but time and money. I can only do so many projects at once, right? Dude, if you're trying to talk me into it, you're doing a really good job. Like I'm already there. So, I mean, I could probably just put it on my credit card. To be honest, it's like $500 ain't nothing. Just put it on the old credit card. And I don't feel like it'd take that long either, honestly. Like shorten frame, slam body on it, engine, fuel system, make it run. You know. Hey man, I appreciate that. It's good though, man. It's good. It's good. Just make sure you like and like a bunch of videos. It helps, right? Uh, but yeah, like I got an old, like even if I didn't do an LS, like even if I got an old 350, I could just stab in her, that I'm not doing nothing with. And I got a fuel injection intake. I've been wanting to fuel inject an old 350 for like ever. So I have like a TPI intake off a Camaro, the real ugly ones. I think they're cool, but yeah, so I could think around with that. That'd be fun. That's right. Everybody hit that like button, guys. Come on, don't be stingy with the likes. I got 0 likes right now on the video. So what he said, any amount of horsepower over 50 will make a Beetle a missile. What does a Beetle even weigh? They can't weigh that much to begin with, right? So like I know we're adding a little bit with a frame and an engine that actually, makes more than 40 horsepower, but they can't weigh that much. It'd be crazy. Maybe I'll do that, man. Maybe I'll go up to the bank and say I need an auto loan for $500. What do you guys do for me? You could pick up the ass end. Really, they're that light. Like my dad has 2 of them. He has a blue one and a red one, and they're. I don't want to say they're too nice to cut up, but like they're probably too nice to cut up. This one I wouldn't feel bad at all about. Personal loan, yeah, yeah, right. I get personal loan. $500 ain't anything. Like be fine. Build my credit. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow after work. Yeah, yeah. You're a bad influence, man. you're you're a bad influence. uh, Not that I'm complaining though. Like, hmm. Oh man. Well, what was I saying? Right. Okay. So yeah. So I got the S10. Uh, I've been collecting parts on the S10 for years at this point. I've been collecting parts for years. Because I'm building a Cyclone clone. I have one of the newer direct injected 4.3 engines, the V6s. Like I think it's either 2014 or 2015. I can't forget, but it's basically a V6 LT, which is the stuff after LS, right? So it's a Gen 5. But yeah, so I got that engine. I have a 4L80. I have a Cyclone transfer case. I have the adapter to put the two together. Um, I have a cab. I have a frame. I have a nice bed. So really, it's just me finding time to start putting all the pieces together. The transmission will need rebuilt because when I bought it, the guy sold it as a core. I think I want to say like third or second was out of it or something. So I got to pull that apart and learn how to rebuild that. Um, but yeah, so Cyclones with the turbo, right? When they came out in like 91 or whatever, they made 300 horsepower with the turbo. This V6 makes 300 power NA, right? So already we're at a huge surplus of power. So big upgrades is I'm going to put like a posi in the rear, and some guy, some crazy guy somewhere makes a posi for the front. Because as it stands, like Cyclones really weren't all-wheel drive, right? Only 2 tires spun, one in the front, one in the back. Well, so with this setup, you do it right, you can get all 4 of them things spinning, right? So yes, that would be nuts. And then I got the Dart full hook. Yes, all the hook on street tires. See, that's the crazy thing, right? I don't need to worry about slicks. I don't need to be worried about nothing. I'll just roll up there, go right around the water box. No need for that. On street tires and just gone. Full hook. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. Uh, um, uh, so I lost my key ring, or my brother lost my key ring. So we've been looking for that all day, which is not good because like all of my keys are on it, and like it's a big key ring. I just keep stuff and stuff on it, right? Because the bigger the key ring, the harder it is to fix. I was driving. I pull it to the shop. I'm reading messages. My brother is putting the blame on me. I don't think so, my dude, but that's besides the point. But yeah, so the Dart, what is it? The 273 and the Dart locked up or something. I don't know. A key locator or a key locker. I just need to find my damn keys. But so the Dart, it like the 273 and it locked up or something. I don't know what happened. I think it locked up. So it's coming out eventually. I kind of like gave up on it. I was hoping to get it running, but it didn't happen. Um, God, people. Then we went. Okay, let's see. Then we had to push it out because it was on the air. How push what? And then we went to my house and got the water and a chair and left. Oh man, a key. Oh, okay, yeah, a key locker, right? Yeah, no. Like, when I was like I said, it's a big key. Okay, it's like softball size, right? Because it's hard to lose a key ring that big, but it's gone. I don't know what happened to it. I gave it to my brother, and now he's saying I lost it. And it's like, bro, I didn't have it, man. Uh, hey man, if anybody wants to get in here bullshit in person, be my guest. Be my guest. Yeah, they all are gone. So like all like everything but my daily key is on that ring. Keys to the shop, keys to all the project cars. So it'll turn up. Did you look in your hoodie pocket? I mean, I'll look, man. I'll check. Cat, get down. I can't see what I'm doing. Get out here. Ah. Uh, how many people in here? Just me and you, my dude. Just me and you. So, oh man, who can I get in here to come talk to? Everybody I want. Everybody I usually talk to is at No Name. So they're, I don't know, what time is it down there right now? What time is it in Sikeston? What time is it in ISOMO? It is. Oh, it's only 6. They're an hour behind, so it's 6:30. Yeah, I don't know what time they're gonna wrap up, but most people are probably heading home tonight. I mean, I know I would. We did last year. We headed home on Sunday. What are you cooking, man? What are you cooking? This morning I made like 3 scrambled eggs and like a half a pound of bacon. And for dinner I had a steak. I had just a steak. I'm on the carnivore diet, so just meat, just meat. Whole pound. Yeah. Well, I only buy half a pound at a time, right? Otherwise, I will eat the whole pound. So, but no, it's going really good. I've been doing it for about a month. I've lost 20 pounds. So, pork belly mush. Yeah, mushrooms are good. I like mushrooms. But yeah, so I think tomorrow I'm gonna have pork chops, and then probably eggs and I don't know, eggs and sausage in the morning, probably tomorrow. Yeah, and not hard work. Yep. Yeah, in a month. Yeah, yeah, yeah. First 2 weeks it was first 2 weeks it was 13 pounds, 14 pounds, and then yeah, then I lost some more. So yeah, 20 pounds in a month. This is the second time I've been on this diet. Uh, last year, last year I did it for 6 months. And I lost like 60 pounds. But like cheeseburgers, man, they're my weakness. So I started eating just regular food again. I gained about half of it back. So I'm trying to lose it again, and this time keep it off. So that's the plan. Because like it's hard to take weight out of your race car, right? It's easy for you to lose weight. So, oh man, let's see. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to like go to my page and I'm gonna share my own live to my thing. Uh, get people in here, maybe that'll work. Come join my dudes. I mean, it's Saturday, right? You think there'd be a bunch of people out. So, Hail Meth Brother. Hail Meth Brother. I mean, methanol is pretty dope. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know about like actual meth. But what's good, man? How's it going? How's it going? I need to add weight to me for the grip in the car. Yeah, yeah. My Ranger's like that, man. This burn. This is a burnout machine. The wheel hops like a mother too. I need to like get some kind of like Caltrax or something on it to keep that shit down. Uh, I'm still trying to wonder what this means, man. Me, maybe hail me, bro. I don't know. Maybe you meant to say me, and like auto corrected to meth. I don't know. I don't know. The world will never know. The world will never know. Just ratchet strap the rear axle. I like it. I like it. I like it. It wheel hops bad. Like it's almost humorous how bad it wheel hops. But yeah, well, eBay has these cheap cow tracks for like a Mustang. They should fit. I don't know. I haven't tried them yet. They should fit. So maybe I'll like pick them up at some point and put them on. Uh, Needs a Mustang rear end anyway. Yeah, I have. Well, no, I haven't yet. It has the stock 7.5 rear end in it. I have an 8.8 to put in it. I just haven't done it yet because like the truck drives. So if I were to, I'd have to like take it out of service, and like I enjoy driving it. So when I break it, if I break it, I mean it's holding up incredibly well. It just, I mean, if the tires don't grip right, you can't really break anything. So that's good. Man. Yeah, it's on the to do list. Yeah, right. Yeah, leave. Yeah, let's leave it for now. Like I said, man, I drive around everywhere, and I like it too because like people are always very confused when I like pull into the gas station or whatnot with it. So I like 'cause I get to like talk to people and have conversations. So it's a nice conversation starter. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh man. So what else? What else we got? Well, I don't really have anything going on. That's honestly all of the projects I have. I mean, I have the third gen Camaro, but it's like so far on the back burner. It's crazy. Um, that's about it. And the Datsun, obviously, as you can see from the background. But okay, so I haven't talked about this yet, right? Speaking of Datsun, so uh, I have my Datsun parked out front of our shop, right? And it's been sitting there for a while. So some gentleman stopped by while I wasn't there. My brother was there, and he said essentially, hey, I seen your Datsun sitting out front, and I have a Datsun I want to sell. And the story is like his brother took it apart in his barn 20 years ago, right? And it's just been sitting there in pieces. The guy never got around to it, and unfortunately, he passed away. So his brother is trying to clean up the property and get rid of stuff. And I guess his their sister, I think their sister is the one getting the property or has the property. So long story short, he stopped by, he wants to get rid of it. So I need to call him Monday to go check it out. So he says either 240 or 260. Fingers crossed it's a 240, boys. Like they all look 240, 260, 280, they all look the same, right? But the 240 is the one that's like the ones that like hold value really well. So fingers crossed it's a 240, and fingers crossed it's not rotted out because mine needs extensive metal like panel replacement. So they like the where the battery tray is, they rust out right there. All on mine, that's the truth. It's like the front frame rail isn't even connected anymore to the car. I mean, luckily they make all these panels new. They make all that new, so I can just buy them and like get it in. But a lot of work. So hopefully this one is just in better shape. It'd be really dope to get one in better shape. Um, that'd make me feel a lot better. And mine has a dealer sunroof in the top of it, which rotted out and it's leaking. So I'd have to get a whole new skin cap to replace it. So, but yeah, so Monday I get to go. I'm gonna call him and set up a chance to go check it out. So I'll probably make a video on that if he, I don't. I might not make a video on it because I'm hoping I can scoop this thing up for a steal. Because it might not have a title. I have a title. I mean, we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. First car I drove was some old man's 280 to give it a car wash. I was 13 years old, and he said, "Don't wreck it. You'll be fine." Yeah, I'd only known the guy for about a month. Did I work for him? They're really cool cars. They're like they just they look great. Like they do. I don't know where I'm trying to point here. No, this way. Yeah, they look great. They look great. So, uh, yeah. What is that pink thing? Where is that at? Oh, it's that coat. That coat's fucking showing through. Huh. He just threw me the keys and stayed home and waited. I was hooked forever. Yeah, they're great cars. Like they're timeless. Like they're timeless looking. So like I said, I hope this one's in good shape. I'm gonna scoop it up. I hope it's like a $500 scoop up because like apparently it's all in pieces, and no one really wants to deal with that. So if I can just like come over, load it all up, get out of his hair, it'd be cool. I know where a 260 is sitting in some old man's garage or barn that I talked to 2 years ago now. But I think he might have passed away too, and I thought it might have been the same guy, but two different directions down the hallway free, right? Right? We'll see. He does. I don't think he's like very computer savvy, not computer savvy, but I don't think he's on the net, right? Because in like the last 8 years, the prices on these cars have just like skyrocketed. And I'm not trying to rip anybody off. I'm not, right. Like I don't want to like rip the dude off, but like I also don't feel like paying collector prices because I'm not a collector. I just want the car to, like I said, I'm gonna wrap it and make it go vroom and have fun with it. And like I can fit in it rather well, which is super surprising considering how small it is. I don't know if anybody knows this, but trivia time, trivia time. The Datsun 280, the 200 series, or whatever you want to call it, was created for the American market. Like when they designed it, they had the American market in mind. So it is a bigger car to fit us big Americans. So that's why it has enough leg room for me, which is great. I guess I can talk about it too, right? So what's the engine plan for the Datsun? So I have a 4200, the straight six, the Vortec 4200, the Atlas engine, Nivlac 57, the Calvins. They are known for doing cool things with them. So that is, I have one. I've had it for a couple years, but that's the plan. Whoever designed it was right the entire way. Yeah, I mean, they nailed it. They nailed it. And then we had to mess them up by putting them stupid 5 mile an hour safety bumpers on them. So go us. But yeah, so 4200, um, and it'll have a AR5, which is the same thing that's in the Ranger, the same thing that's in the Supra. Uh, and they're in like Colorado's and stuff too. But stout transmission, little light car, little stick shift car, dude. Do some drifting, some Tokyo Drift music playing, be balling. Let's just take a look and see what's on old Marketplace. Ooh, all right. So we got the Beetle. We know that. What else do we got on here? Fridges now. Ooh. Hey. Yo, this is dope. Man. I've always wanted to like do like a retro room. That's sick. I like that a lot. Man, there's showing me a lot of junk today. Usually it's nothing but cars. Let's see. Where's this? Well, it's too rich for my blood, wherever it is. That's pretty cool. I like that. Looks like it's a tilt front end. That's super cool. Yep, tilt front end. Stick shift car. 3-pedal stick shift car. Yeah, that's dope. I like that a lot. Ooh. Barn find, no title, no engine. Let's go. If mine's junk, I just buy this one. Where's it at? Van Wert? That's about an hour away, I think. All right, we got to save this. Save. Come back to that later. It's a good find. Racing seats. Ooh, Coke machine. I don't want to pay $300 though. I like this. See, this one's $250. This one's way cooler. Amani. Is that an SS? It is an SS. Yo, if not, I ain't paying $4,500 for it though. That's cool. It's not $4,500 cool. Not 40. What is this? Automatic? Yes. No. What is this thing? This is a manual. It is 30 years missing. I don't know what this transmission is. Adam, my dude. All right. Enough of that. Enough of that. All right. Well, we got a new. Dean's back. Twisted Mopar Garage, my dude. How's it going? How are you? You been good? Staying out of trouble. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh dang, that's old school. Hide my bombs in there, right? Dude, this thing was dope, dude. This cabinet is useless without a data hookup to a sun and analyzer. uh, let's see. Says it's a 6-speed. Looks like it. Yeah, dude. I don't know this new stuff. It probably doesn't hook up to anything I have. It must not be that good if they already blew third gear out of it, right? So, oh man. Must not be that good. I did like that Gasser though. That Gasser was pretty cool, right? Gasser was very cool. It has a good use then. Awesome. Uh, Twisted Mopar Garage, dude. Have we met? Have we talked? Like that name sounds super familiar, but I don't know if like we've interacted before. You know? I'm gonna go to your channel right now and check it out. See if I'm subbed. I might be. I am not subbed. I'm not subbed. Well, there you go, my dude. There's a sub. You make it no name this year? GearTech makes stuff for GM Ford, but it's sold on price, not quality. Gotcha. Don't tell him your den. Don't tell him your den. Dean. Oh, he's Dean. Oh, what's up, my dude? You guys being weird. Yeah, man. Twisted. You make it to No Name this year? I didn't. That's why I'm doing a live on a Saturday. No one else is here to do lives. I keep on forgetting there's like a delay. Adam, we don't care. Let's see. Yeah, nothing really on marketplace. I've been trying to keep my eye out for for like a newer challenger because they're coming up. They're coming up, right? The V6s are failing because they're junk engines, so they're starting to pop up. People still want too much for them, but that's probably because of the economy, right? Everything's going up, even used cars. Even used cars are blowing up engines. But yeah, so I've been keeping an eye out for one of them, one of the newer style ones. I don't care what year. It could be the first year. What first year like what, 07? Be the first year. I don't care. I just want one. You were there? How was it? How was it? How did it go? You know, did you have a good time? Did you make it home okay? You say was, so I'm assuming that's past tense, right? So like, did you get home okay? But yeah, one of these days I'll pick one up and I'll put an LS in it and make Hellcat guys mad. Had a good time. My car ran awesome. Driver sucked. Were you the driver? Don't talk bad about yourself, man. Practice. We all got to start somewhere, right? You got 4 people in here now. I feel very big right now. Yeah, let's see. Here's a comment. Let's see. What's Dean saying? In 1972 to 85, GearTech made an exceptional 504 speed, which Ford used in its Fox Mustang race cars. Opels, cool. BMWs and Volvo used it in production cars. Really interesting. Interesting. Well, okay. Let's go back and talk about that, right? So, the Fox body, my Fox body, that's going to have the 300 in it with the LS head, right? Transmissions. So, I don't want what are they called? Man, I'm having an attack where I don't remember what the hell I was talking about. Let's see. Right, see that the C4 and C6. Why aren't we going C4 C6? Okay. The reason we're not going C4 C6 is because I want an overdrive gear. That's why. That's it. That's the only reason I want an overdrive gear. So those ain't gonna work. Now the 4L80 could work, but there's a problem with that. So there's a couple different ways to get it bolted up. And the way I was eyeballing the most was getting a super case, an aftermarket case, and then that case comes with removable bell housings, and they make a bell housing and bolt it right up to a Ford, right? So that's like $3,000, and that's that's not quite in the budget. You know what I'm saying? So the other way to do it is just to use an adapter, which that's like $500. So we could do the 4L80 if I want to do it automatic. Now, as far as manuals go, we have what do we have? We got the T5, which I would probably blow up when I put turbo on it. I mean, I know I'd blow it up with turbo on it, right? It was great. I started getting sick. So, hey man, you got to take care of yourself. That's good though that you got home and get some rest. But yeah, so the T5 probably not an option. The AR5, I have two spares for the range. Well, I have two spares sitting. So if I could find a way to mate one of them up to it, that would work. If I could find a way to do it. I don't know of anybody making adapters as of right now, but that'd be cool. And I know they hold some power, not a lot, but like a Mustang, a Fox bike shouldn't be too heavy. It's not a notchback; it's a hatchback, so it's a little bit heavier. But and then we have like things like the T56. Now, T56 costs just about as much as the Super Case for the 4L80, but you get the whole transmission, right? So could do that. Could do that. The old Volvo 264 5-speed auto can fit under the back of a 300. It's closed ratio 4-speed with extra gear, but ratios are first 294, 1/9, fifth is 1-to-1. That's kind of strange. But like I could see why it would be closed ratio like that. Boom, 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 boom. Right? That'd be cool. I don't know where I'd get one, but that would be cool. And then what else? We got the EOD or the AOD, right? The AOD or the EAOD or whatever they're called, the automatics. It's a manual. Oh, it's a manual. A closed ratio man. That's an odd transmission. Huh. I wonder where I'd get one of those at. Kind of interesting. That'd be good for racing, right? As long as I can hit all the gears. Not having overdrive though. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I like driving my stuff. So but yeah, so there's the AOD, which again, automatics, freaking expensive, to get one built that isn't gonna like mess up. So we'll figure it out though. That's kind of what's been on my mind though, is what I'm actually gonna like power the thing with. I could get like maybe like it's an old Muncie or like a rock like a M22, right? That's what it is, M21. I forget. M20 something. Like a rock crusher, 4-speed. No, wouldn't have an overdrive, but I'm not gonna break it. So yeah, I should have a video out on getting the short block together and getting that. And like, hopefully, we're gonna have it running by the end of the year. Like elite, what I'm saying, like putt putt. We'll see. We'll see. Cause like I know it's gonna work. The BorgWarner 5-speed from the 4x4, the big truck like the F-150s and stuff like that. Yeah, they had 5 speeds. I don't think they might not all be 4x4s. I don't know. It might be. I mean, it should. I mean, I can make it fit, right? But like, I don't know if that's really gonna be because it's gonna be a truck transmission. It's gonna drive like a truck. So, but beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. So. Like I said, it might just be a 4L80 time. Like I might just buy the adapter, 4L80, do the Transgo kit, you know, be good forever. But then you gotta buy a torque converter. So that's like another $500 to $1,000 for a torque converter. So, but if I go manual, then I need a clutch that'll actually hold the power. So like you can't win. Everything's just so much money. The T5 is able to easily fixed up if you can get one. Breakage due to over center shifting. Yeah, like as long as you don't power shift it, like as long as you are well, what I would do, like let's say I had a T5, right? What I would do is I would set the clutch up so when I push the clutch in, it would hit a switch that would trigger the ECU. So then I just have the ECU pull out all timing until I made the shift and let off the clutch. And then once it was back in gear, bring the timing back in, so kind of like torque management. So that would probably save it for a while. But like the problem is, like what breaks them is the launch. You're hooking and you're moving all that weight on big tires on a sticky surface. So I mean, like I've seen T5. I've seen lots of guys race T5s, but that's why there aren't any T5s. Because they worked until they didn't, and then they just went and got another one because they're everywhere. Well, they're not everywhere anymore. Is a problem. People on marketplace want stupid money for them. They're not in junkyards anymore. The S10 ones are still kind of easy to find, but even S10s, they crushed so many of them during Cash for Clunkers. I remember when I was young, there was an S10 behind every barn everywhere. Everybody had an S10 set. Everybody, and 90% of them were 5 speeds. So, and they're just all gone. They're just all gone. Uh, Okay, let's talk about my brother gas going on. Right, you guys might find this interesting. So, my brother has a Barra from Australia. Right, it's the inline six. He has he has that, and he has a 68, 66. He has a Fairlane, 66 Fairlane in that ballpark, right? In that ballpark. Uh, and he has this Barra, and he is going to put it in this Fairlane, and he wants to make the Fairlane all-wheel drive, which that'd be cool. So we are probably going to, and this is going to really strain my like fabricator ability. So I'm gonna like be designing stuff in CAD and whatnot. But we're gonna make, or hopefully make, something that we can adapt to the front of the car to like put a diff and whatnot in the front. So that system works well. You mean like the torque management? Yeah. But yeah, so that's his next project. I don't know when he's gonna start on it, but I mean, it isn't like you see bars in the States, that's for dang sure. Like they're here now. Like I'm not gonna say there's a lot, but there's probably less than 1,000, right? Less than 1,000 in the whole states. So he got to get going on that eventually. That's gonna be a long project. That's gonna be like 2 3 years in the works because the car is not in bad shape, but it needs everything. It's just a shell. So it has some glass, but you know what I mean. Like it needs all the things. And we have to fix the Chrysler that we broke down on the way to No Name this year. I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure it's my fault. I think I designed the fuel system wrong. I picked two small feed lines for the back of the pumps, and they just were not happy. They weren't getting enough fuel, and I think it's my fault. So, oh well, you live and learn, right? I'll never make that mistake again. The F truck or the 3.8 T Bird Super Cougar Mad Dog 5 speed can be changed to fit a Fox body. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll start keeping an eye on marketplace. See what I can find. See what I can find for sure. Well, let me Google real quick. Let's see. Like I said, I have the AR5. So AR5 to Ford. Let's do that. AR5 to Ford. Man, AR5 transmission to LS. Yeah, well, we're not doing that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody swapping these to Fords. Well, there was a bell housing I remember a while back, but it wasn't to the AR5. It was to like the AR, uh, like the AX5 or like the AR15 or some crap. So there might be a bell housing. I'll have to like look into it a little bit harder. Maybe I'll just get on Sloppy Mechanics and ask. Right? Those guys seem like they know everything. So. I mean, you think they do. They think they do anyway. My brother has to build a transmission for the Chrysler. He has to get a torque converter for the Chrysler. Man, money, dude. I don't know how these guys. I wish I had Derek. Derek money. You know, Western Garage. But I think we all do, right? I think we all like wish we were Derek. Uh, Derek's a good dude. I remember him back when he was a small channel, right? Like small. I used to watch him back when he didn't have very much subs, and then one day, dude, he just popped off like boom. And he just like never stopped. That's okay, Tall. The electric fuel pump pickup system is always a lottery. Well, like I figured Dash 6 would be big enough. Like I just assumed it would be big enough. And apparently I was wrong. And like I said, lesson learned, I'll never make that mistake again. We're just gonna go Dash 10 on everything. Screw it. This is also why I don't like inline pumps. Like I should have just put in tank pumps like oh well. Oh well. Like I said, I learned something new, and that's what it's all about, right? Learning new stuff. The whole slave cylinder and bell housing integrated and will fit the 300 Big Six. So it's the MN12 5-speed that came in 3.8 T-Bird supercharged. Huh. Okay. Okay. I gotcha. Like I said, man, I'll keep an eye out for one. I know I've been seeing them um I've been seeing them T-birds in the yards lately. So been seeing them around. I'm gonna have to message John Wilburn and ask him how the event went because today's the last day. So like, ask him how it went down there. Ask him when I need to know what the date for next year is already. I need to get started. Uh, long we go 60. Dude, we've been going 69 minutes. I should stop it right here. Just for the meme. Just for the meme. Uh, Dean's giving me some good ideas here. Like I said, if I do the torque management setup to keep, I don't know. Once I get the engine running, I'll worry about it more, right? Because that's kind of like the first step is get the engine running, then pull the head back off, get the head back to the weld shop, have them weld the whole thing up again, I don't know if it'll be there next year. No names, but I would like to think it would be. You know. Hey, oh, dude, I gotta share this. It's our car. It has like it's a year older. That's basically the car. This is a 4 door. It has different tail. It has fins, huh? I mean, kind of like fin. I don't know if they're fins. Flathead 6 cylinders, 3 speed manual, has good tile in my name, runs but needs a little work. Have all brand new replacement 4 pans. I do have 3,000. Too rich for my blood, man. Yeah, our grill's different, so they must have changed it the next year. But yeah, that's basically the car right there. It's cool. Mount Clear, Ohio, that's right down the road from me. Hmm, cool. I've done road inspections in EFI Explorers and Nissan stages as well as Fox Mustangs. The high low 45 fuel pump systems on the 8450s and the 2.3 turbos is one of the best two pump systems I've used. Yeah, I've heard. I remember you saying that you did inspections like smog and stuff, right? Oh no, you mean that's somebody else. My bad. My bad. You mean like okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, I was thinking of somebody else. I spent a lot of time on 10% grade self shoulders, and EFI pump that doesn't pick up is a real problem. Well, like so we had a sump. We welded a sump in. So like we had, and it was at the back of the tank, right? So we had a good direct line to the pumps. Like there isn't like they were getting uncovered and sucking in air. It's just the feed lines were too small, I guess, and the pumps were just getting they're just sucking their brains out, and they weren't happy. So it was either that or they're cheap China knockoff pumps, which they could go 50-50. We're still gonna put bigger feed lines on them though, so it won't be a problem. Because the reason we had two pumps, we had two, right? So the plan was we run one all the time, and then we had the other one hooked up to the ECU. So when the ECU seen the fuel pressure drop under 60, it would kick the other one on. That was kind of the idea. Kind of the idea. And they both failed. So yeah, what are you gonna do though? What are you gonna do? So before I end this, right? I want to set a goal. I want to set a goal. What do you guys think is a good goal for me to set? Like, I know what the goal is. I got it. Just I want the 300 to run. Right. That's small goals. Right. That's not like we'll start. We'll make a new goal when we reach that goal. Okay. But that's the goal, right? That's gonna be my focus. Getting this darn thing to run, so everybody knows that I'm not just talking out my butt, right? Like I can actually make stuff happen. So I think that's the goal. All right. Well, gentlemen, it has been fun. I appreciate everybody tuning in, right? Um, I appreciate everybody's input. Dean, appreciate it, man. You giving me ideas on transmissions and whatnot. I'm here. Hey, BV's still here. I'm here for the 300. Well, dude, I appreciate you being here. I am going to make it happen, brother. Like, setbacks though, killing me, killing me. But I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen. Hey, I appreciate you guys being here, man. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do this more. Um, what happened? What happened, Dean? What happened? Did I say something? I don't know. I don't know what happened. What happened? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, gentlemen, like I said, thank you for stopping in. Dean, thank you for your input on transmissions. I do appreciate it. I'm keep my eye out for that 3.81. And like I said, I'm going to do this more often. So until next time, my dudes, I will catch you later. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a good rest of your weekend. All right. Talk to you later.